I'm Ben Foster, the Cycling GK. Welcome to my England starting 11 for the Qatar World Cup 2022, the very first game against Iran. Now, first of all, we need to clear up exactly what kind of formation are we going to be playing. Could it be 3-4-3? Could it be 4-3-3? Could it be 3-5-2? Could it be 5-3-2? All that kind of stuff, all right? The formation, first and foremost, has to be the most important part. And I think with injuries, with the players that are out or just coming back from injuries, I think our arm has been forced a little bit to start with a 4-2-3-1 formation. That's the formation I want to play. It's near on 4-3-3. I think we're going to go with 4 at the back regardless, just because Kyle Walker's been injured. So I think this is how it's going to go for me. So just picture it in your head. 4-2-3-1. Okay, simple as that. Booyah. Right, let's talk about goalkeepers first and foremost. So if you'd have asked me about a month ago who I want starting in goal, I would have said Jordan Pickford. 100% Jordan Pickford, without a doubt in my mind. The last month, though, has genuinely made me question this a little bit. Nick Pope has been absolutely flying for Newcastle, flying clean sheets like you wouldn't believe, making saves right, left and centre. Aaron Ramsdale sitting top of the league, sitting pretty, playing wonderfully well for Arsenal, making saves, again, keeping clean sheets week in, week out. And a couple naughty little errors have started creeping into Jordan Pickford's game. However, I have to go with my sensible head on this one, okay? When it comes to a World Cup, my goalkeeper has to have experience of playing in these big tournaments, playing at the Euros, World Cup, all that kind of stuff. I need my goalie to be that guy, which is the reason why I'm going to stick to my guns and stay with Jordan Pickford. However, this one was a bit closer than what I wanted it to be. I wanted Jordan Pickford to be going into the World Cup, flying on all cylinders, making saves right, left and centre. The last few weeks, though, have just made me kind of go, ooh, but as always, he will go to the World Cup. He will smash it for England, like he always does. Jordan Pickford in goal. Right, let's get into this back four, and I think this pretty much picks itself. Injuries have forced a lot of these selections. However, I think there's no debating or no doubting that if we go with a back four, this is what it's going to be, and everybody knows what it's going to be. Come on. Luke Shaw at left back. He's had a bit of a revival in the last 4 or 5 months, hasn't he? Come back into that Manchester United team, firing on all cylinders again, scoring goals, getting assists, keeping clean sheets. Luke Shaw at left back, always done well for England also. The 2 centre-backs, I'm going to go for Harry Maguire and John Stones. Kyle Walker had a chance of being in there. Eric Dyer, however you say it, would have been in there as well. However, once again, I've got to go for the players that have got that big game mentality. The fact that they've been there before, they've seen it, they've got a good partnership together. I'm going to go for Harry Maguire and John Stones. And then at right back, again, we know who this guy is going to be. I honestly think if we had all right backs fresh and firing on all cylinders and good to go, I think I still might have selected this guy. Kieran Trippier at right back. He is having a belting season at Newcastle. Getting forward, getting assists, getting shots on goal, all that kind of stuff, and they're keeping clean sheets. He is absolutely flying at this moment in time. And whenever he's gone away with England, he has always been the main man as well. A real, genuine threat from set pieces too. Kieran Trippier, right back. That is the back 5 done. Now, into the midfield. This is where it starts to get a little bit juicy, okay? We all know that Gareth Southgate likes to play his holding midfielders. I understand it, it's at a major tournament. I still would like to see the shackles come off a little bit, but I've gone for the 2 holding midfielders, and there's 3 players that can fill this role. You've got Jude Bellingham, you've got Declan Rice, and you've got Calvin Phillips. The 2 that I'm going to select, though, are Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham, for me, has been one of the revelations of the last year of this England team. Absolutely killing it for Borussia Dortmund. Every time he's played for England, he's either got man of the match or he's got forward, he's got a chance, he's got a goal, all that kind of stuff. Jude Bellingham has to start. And Declan Rice, alongside him, that wise head, that guy that knows his job role so well. He's happy to sit in there, he's happy to wait, he's happy to disrupt people, and he's happy to help his teammates out as well. I think Declan Rice has to be starting as one of those holding midfielders too. Okay, before I show you the rest of my team, let me just show you my legendary, brand new Sky Glass TV. Hello, Sky. Take me to my starting England 11 Euros 2020 on YouTube. Look at this. There we go. By the way, that video was like so bang on. I am basically a prediction genius, so this video carries some serious weight, all right? Let me just talk about my new TV. built-in soundbar, 4K resolution, integrated skybox, like it's actually inside the TV. The most important thing though, have a look at this. No wires. Literally the power plug. That is it. That's the only wire you have. When you're in a busy office like we are, there's wires everywhere. No clutter. Beautiful TV. Oh, come on. Let's pick the rest of this bad boy. I reckon this team's going to win the World Cup, you know. Okay, then let's look at the final 4 front positions for England. So we've got our back 4. We've got the 2 just in front of them, the holders. Now we're going to go for a 3, kind of attacking midfield kind of players, all right? One of the big surprises of Gareth Southgate's 26-man squad that was announced the other day was the inclusion of James Maddison. I think a lot of people expected that he wasn't going to get called up. It would have been an absolute disgrace. There would have been national outrage if James Maddison wouldn't have been selected in this World Cup squad. Thankfully, thank God, Gareth saw sense. He's called him into the squad. Now, the only worry I have is that he got a little injury for Leicester at the weekend, and there's a little bit of a doubt whether he's going to be fit or not. However, I have to say that if he's fit and he's good to go, you have to start him. We have to start him in that central midfield role, the centre of the 3 players. He is firing at the minute. His confidence is sky high. He's getting forward, he's scoring goals, getting assists. Playmaker, that's exactly what James Maddison is. He'll go through the middle, he is that guy for you. I'm starting James Maddison in the centre of that attacking midfield 3. And then either side of James Maddison, we have to have a couple tricky wingers. I want youthfulness, I want pace, power, skills, flair, that ability to just unlock defences when they want to sit in and make it difficult for us. On the left-hand side of James Maddison, I'm going to go for a guy who absolutely smashed it in the Euros. Everybody saw what he was capable of, and then he's kicked on this season even further for Man City. He is part of the starting lineup pretty much every week. He's getting forward, getting assists, and getting goals as well. That is the important part. A massive goal at the weekend as well against Brentford for Man City. He smashed it in the top corner. That made it 7 in the Premier League for Phil Foden so far. I'm going to start him on the left wing of that front 3. And then on the right of him, I'm going for Arsenal's Bukayo Saka. I very, very easily could have gone for Raheem Sterling here. Again, he's one of those players where Raheem Sterling is guaranteed. He's tried and tested. He smashed it at the last Euros. I was very close to putting him in my starting lineup. I've got to go with Bukayo Saka though. This kid has kicked on yet again this season. Obviously the Euros, it ended in disappointment for him missing that penalty. Everybody was wondering whether he's going to be able to kick on and still capture that form. My gosh, has he kicked on. Arsenal killing it at the top of the Premier League. Bukayo Saka doing things that you would not believe he can do every single Saturday. His pace, his power, his ability to get forward and score goals, but also work back. Bukayo Saka starting on the right of that attacking midfield 3. And finally, up top for England, we all know who it's going to be, don't we? Come on, it's Harry Kane. It's this guy here, the main man himself. And honestly, he is having a world-class season in the Premier League for Tottenham. 12 goals so far. Do you know what I think? Nobody's really talking about how good a season he's having just because Erling Haaland is like smashing all sorts of records. Harry Kane scored 12 goals. That is an absolutely belting season. And I think he's going to go to the World Cup in a couple of weeks' time and he's going to get the Golden Boot. I really, really do. I think he's going to follow on from the last World Cup. He's going to get the Golden Boot again. If he does that, that means England are flying. It is simple as that. Harry Kane, you're the main man up top for England. Do the country proud, you big legend. Now, guys, that was my starting lineup. Get yourself in the comments down below and let me know what you think of it. I think that's about it. I honestly think that's about it. I think we need to have that attacking flair to unlock teams because I think we're going to play Iran, USA and Wales, and all 3 of those teams are going to go, right, we need to sit in, we need to keep it tight, and we need to frustrate England. We need flair, we need pace, and we need ability to get behind those teams, break them down, and get Harry Kane scoring some goals. And don't forget to join the Cycling GK on YouTube throughout the World Cup for every England game. We are going to be doing a watch-along powered by Sky Glass, and we have got so many giveaways as well. We've got World Cup shirts, we've got Premier League footballs, Premier League shirts, we've got like quizzes at halftime and stuff. It is going to be a proper good laugh. And then every game afterwards, we're going to be doing a football fill-in, dissecting the game, breaking it down. Where did we go right? Where did we go wrong? Don't forget to join us. We will see you all soon. Come on, England. Bring it home, boys.